Yes.
And why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I think feminism is advocating equality for women more than anything else, and I don't see why anyone wouldn't support that.
Yes,
And why?
because I believe in women's rights. Should we all be feminists? Yeah.
Yeah. Yourself to be a feminist?
No.
And why not?
I think like in my household the roles were not that way. So I was just how I was raised, I guess.
Yes,
And why?
because it's important that women and girls believe in themselves and don't feel like they're lesser than anyone else.
Alright, the question is, do you consider yourself a feminist?
Not really.
And why not?
Well, I mean, I guess I don't really know what feminism is to a good extent to answer that question accurately.
In some sense of the word.
And what do you mean by that?
I know there's like 3 different major movements of feminism. Yeah, I don't know what the exact like political thing is, but I'm really interested in like being gender egalitarian in terms of the social aspects of it, like the psychological aspect and people's identities and how they relate to the world. But I can't say that I'm knowledgeable on politics.
Do I consider myself a feminist? I don't consider myself a feminist because I mean I believe everybody should be treated equally. So I don't like lean towards a gender. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all? Yeah.
Yes.
And why?
I think there's no set definition of feminist, but I know that it's like believing in equality of both genders. So I definitely believe a woman should have every right that a man has. So.
I could identify like with the issues, but I wouldn't really identify myself as a feminist.
Feminism is, I have a little sister and talked to her about this, and I believe that associating feminism with some sort of like negative stigma that does not mean equality, but has some sort of like, I don't know, militant or ridiculous connotation, is just another form of stupid power to actually counteract feminism. So I believe that if we think that equality is what matters, then that's what's important, and that qualifies you as a feminist.
Identify as a feminist?
No.
And why not?
I guess everybody should be treated equally. I feel that there's no need for feminism or strong opinion towards one race. I feel like we're all created equally and we should all treat everybody equally.
I'm wondering if you consider yourself to be a feminist.
Define feminism.
Well, that's part of the question. Like, within like your own definition. Like, do you have your own definition? Or like, the way you think about feminism, would you consider yourself to be a feminist?
According to my own definition, and I think being proactive about, women's rights and gender equality, and for that matter, I guess yes, like definitely. I think as a woman, you're innately a feminist, and if not, you're confused. But at the same time, I think that the societal general overview of what feminism is becoming more and more kind of radical. And so I think that there is this like almost negative stigma now attached to feminism, and if you're a feminist, you're a bitch, and if you all of that going on. And I think that that's really extreme, and I think anything in extreme is poor, But I think yes, I would consider myself to be a feminist in my own right.
Not really.
And why not?
Because I don't really know the definition of feminist.